Hello friends, welcome to Tony's Reviews. Today we're going to be looking at the Fast Fountain. This is an as seen on TV item. You can see it's by Bulbhead. And I'm just going to unbox this real quick. This is a fountain that is solar powered. I thought it was kind of intriguing because it's pretty low cost and it's supposed to be completely solar powered. You can find these on Amazon right now for around $25. If you want to, there'll be an Amazon link in the description of this video and also one in the comments. After you watch, you can check that out. And we're going to look at this today. So when you open the package, this is what you can expect to see. Right there's the fountain, the solar powered fountain, and you can see I've got some instructions there. And it also comes with some attachments so that you can get different effects from this fountain. So let's check it out. As you can see right now, I've got the fountain in my hand and there's the back of it. There's a motor on the back there with suction cups. I'm assuming so that you can put it in like a bird bath or something. I didn't really read the instructions too deep for something like that. My plan is to use this for a swimming pool, and you can see the solar panels there on top and there's the motor on the bottom. So no batteries required at all. And then it's got this little piece of plastic on top to protect it, I guess. And it's also telling you that it does not work very well in clouds, shade, or anytime it's dark. So there you go. So if you're thinking about using this at night when you're swimming, probably not the best idea. Or if you're going to be trying to use it at night at all in any type of water, it's probably not going to work. And you see here, I've got the attachments all spread out so you can kind of get a little look at them here. And just some different ones here. There's a tube and there's a little bowl here, and then you can stick the different fountain heads on there for, just for different effects, from my understanding. And here's a quick look at the instructions. I just wanted to just kind of give you a quick, view right here of what the instructions show. And, there's not a whole lot to this thing, but, this is what you can expect to see when you open the package. So right here you can see I'm going to put this nozzle on the top of this thing. This is about all the assembly there is just sticking that nozzle in there. This thing would work just like this if you wanted to. So I've got that in there, and now I'm just going to choose one of the heads to put on there. So this is just one of the heads. This kind of gives a single stream. I'm not going to go over all the heads just here with the pre-assembly, but I just wanted to kind of show you how this thing goes together. And right here's another one of the heads. This is just like the scoop head that allows you to put the different little circular discs on top of it. And there's a few different little circular discs that come that, you put those on there and it gives some different fountain effects. And you just twist these little circular heads into place and they just lock in so that they don't pop off. Alright, so here I am with this thing fully assembled. Just ignore my mouth moving here because it was really windy outside, so I was not going to be able to catch any good audio. But anyway, there's the sun shining bright. It's about as bright as it can shine right there. And I'm getting ready to throw this thing in the pool. The motor is buzzing on this thing right now. There is no on and off switch, so once this thing gets in direct sunlight, it starts pumping. So it's pumping right now. And you can see it going right now. It's out in direct sunlight and this thing is going good and strong. There's no off switch or anything, so this thing just takes off and just starts going as soon as the sun hits it. And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but as soon as you turn it over and the sun's not hitting it directly, it shuts off pretty quickly. So I guess you don't have to worry about the motor burning up if you do that. And here you can see that I don't have one of those heads on there, and this is just what it does without one of the heads on there. So you can see it's got a pretty strong little motor in it. And like I said, just as soon as you put your hand over to put some shade on it, it shuts off. So it needs all those solar panels to make that thing go good and strong. But it does go good and strong. I was really surprised at the power of this thing. And here's a little bit of up close. You can see it. Pop it in the water. And immediately it takes off. I've got this like streamer head on there, and you can see it's just going good and strong. I mean, just look at that. This thing just shoots straight up, and it goes really high. So, that motor must be pretty powerful with that sunlight on it. The solar panels are really, pumping that water out of there. That's pretty awesome. That's a real powerful little motor, in my opinion. Just look at it go. Alright, so right now I'm going to show you one of the little con things to this. Okay, right now I'm trying to put this head right here on, but the motor is so powerful that it keeps knocking it off. setting it down in the water, and you can see here it starts to pump, and then disaster, it just pops it right off. And I noticed it was just on a couple of these heads that's doing this. And then some of the heads, you know, you put them on here and you throw the thing in the water and they go good and strong, and they put off a really cool fountain effect. So this is one of the really cool fountain effects that you know, I thought that it had. And you know, that head stayed on there really good. And I was thinking, you know, if somebody wanted to do it at their own risk, they could probably just, you know, super glue this thing together with the, you know, the desired fountain they want to put on there. Maybe that's not a great idea, but it's just something I thought about. Also wanted to throw in there that you know, this thing does tend to go whichever way the wind's blowing, I guess, or maybe where the current's going. So, you know, if it goes up to the edge of your pool, you know, it may stick there, you know, so you might want to think about that. But I did have it to where it stayed kind of, you know, in the middle to some degree. So, you know, it's just kind of hit or miss, I guess. And I don't know if there's some way to tie this off or anything. But anyway, just wanted to throw that out there, because at some point it did kind of go to the edge. So I guess if people are messing with this, or, you know, it's out in the water and, you know, people are moving around a lot, maybe it will stay kind of mixed up out there. But, you know, I was kind of also thinking, you know, if you're not using the pool, if you can get this thing to stay in the center, it would be just kind of a cool little, you know, thing to do while maybe people are hanging out around the pool but not actually swimming. And what you're seeing here is just another view of a streaming head, and you know, it's going real good and strong, and that sun is really powerful and pushing that thing up there, and that motor's doing great. And this thing reminds me of the Energizer Bunny because it just keeps going. Anyway, I left it out there for a little while, and it seemed to just, you know, keep going good and strong. You know, the sun is harnessed, and you know, we've got some power. So I think this is a cool little fountain, and you know, it's affordable and it's neat. And it's a lot of fun to play with today. You know, I had it out there, and you know, just enjoyed watching it. So cool little novelty. So friends, we took some time today and we checked out this As Seen on TV Fast Fountain. I think it's pretty neat. You know, you just take it out of the box, you know, pretty much, you know, you set it in the water, the sun hits it, and then it automatically just takes off and starts working. I think that's pretty neat. Now, as far as the strength of the motor, I thought it, you know, seemed like it had some good strength to it. The fountain itself was, you know, kind of pleasing to the eye. It's kind of fun to watch. You know, you get to see the water coming out of the fountain in different ways. Only real negatives to this today, I thought, were the fact that one of the heads seemed to want to pop off easy, one or two of them. So that was kind of a negative, but for the most part, this thing just worked like a charm. Put it out in the water and then it just, you know, sprays real nice, and it just seems to go and go. Now, another thing to think about is, you know, if you put this like in a swimming pool, you know, it's not just going to stay in one place unless, you know, maybe you have some way to stabilize this thing. So if you throw it in a pool, you know, it's going to kind of wander around, and if any shading gets on it, it's probably going to stop working. So that's something to think about. But all in all, I thought this was a cool little novelty item. For the price, you really can't beat it. You know, stick it out in the water, you know, while you're out there swimming or something, and it's just, you know, really neat to kind of watch. Maybe stick it in a bird bath or something like that on, you know, on a sunny day. You know, it's probably going to give you some really cool entertainment. So we checked this out today. If you know anybody that might need one of these, please share this video out. If you enjoyed this video today, please hit the thumbs up. If you'd like to see some more of my product reviews, please hit the subscribe channel. If you'd like to support my channel, please hit the thanks button. I want to thank you so much for tuning into Tony's Reviews today, and God bless you.